January 17th was probably the saddest day in gaming history. A day that brought thousands of people into spirals of depression. A day that might just cause a civil war among the Hollow Knight community. Hello everyone, I'm Leaf Does Games, and I'm here to give you a quick Silksong recap covering recent events as well as what we can do to learn and grow as a community. If you don't know, Hollow Knight Silksong is the predecessor to the best indie game ever, Hollow Knight. It's been known to the community since 2019, and 6 years later, we're back where we started. Over the course of these 6 years, we still do not have the release date, and we haven't had any big news to report in years. Over the course of these 6 years, we still do not have a release date, and we haven't had any big news to report in years. Because of the huge success of Hollow Knight, the word that it would be getting a sequel was all over the streets. YouTube, Discord, and Reddit were all freaking out at the joy of another, likely better, Hollow Knight. Then there was the trailer, the E3 demo, and then the Xbox trailer, promising Silksong by June 12th, 2023. The gameplay was nothing like the community had seen before. Fast action, thrilling bosses, and a giant world to explore. But then, 1 year later, there was nothing. The community was beginning to split. One half, the side that I'm on, wants Team Cherry to take their time. They've said themselves that they want to keep adding things until they feel like the game is complete. The last thing they want is an unfinished game releasing on a rushed deadline. The other preferred to just have Silksong out by now. It is unfair to their community to make them wait this long, and Team Cherry owes them the game like Xbox promised. This divide is present to this day, and has been growing as of the latest events. Speaking of, the cake. It is now mid-January of 2025, and Silksong is nowhere to be seen. Throughout this whole time, we've gotten speculation after confirmation of the game being real, and every time this happened, the community was quick to make news of it, even though it was always nothing. What has also been happening is William Pellin posting on his Twitter. His post didn't have anything to do with Silksong until last Thursday. On the 16th, William made a few changes to his profile. His name is now Little Bomy, and his profile picture is now a piece of cake. He also posted a tweet saying, "Something big is coming, keep your eyes closed tomorrow." Naturally, the community went insane. Let's see. Look, the Switch 2 just got announced. That must mean something. Confirmation that Silksong will be on the Switch 2. Yeah, that's it. What's this? If you do a reverse image search on William's Cake PFP, you get a website that has April 2nd on it. April 2nd, Switch 2. Nintendo Direct. Napoleon Bonaparte. Yes, it all adds up. This Direct is going to be the one. In hindsight, it was silly. And yes, Team Cherry has done ARGs in the past, but that was 5 years ago. And I will admit that I was one of those people grasping at straws. It's been so long, and to see something that has just the possibility of being news had me high on copium. But alas, the next day, a few hours after the Napoleon discovery, Fireborn got a DM from Leth saying it wasn't real. The cake was indeed a lie. And here we are, right back where we started. Nothing. At the bottom of an abyss, waiting for another light to shine through the dark. We did get a Q&A with Leth, and I'll leave a link in the description to a video that covers it, but I want to talk about what we can learn from this as a community. If you're a Silksong fan, this part is especially for you. First off, Silksong exists. If it didn't, not only would Team Cherry not get any income to support their company after 6 whole years of nothing, but it would be the biggest letdown in gaming history, and they would be ridiculed by everyone on the internet. 2. We need to stop grasping at straws. Just because Team Cherry renewed their copyright on their website doesn't mean it has anything to do with Silksong. They just are doing that because that's what companies have to do. And the next time we see a tweet from a leaker or a change in someone's social media profile, just acknowledge it and put the phone down. The only thing that is worth getting excited about is another trailer from Team Cherry themselves, or someone that works for the company giving us direct, not cryptic, valuable information. And finally, if you think Team Cherry owes us the released game, or have it finished but won't release it, or anything other than let them take their time, let me sit down and have a one-on-one with you. Do you prefer quality or quantity? If you've picked quantity, you probably like your games done quickly so you have something to play. You don't care how buggy the game is, and if you do, You think it's the dev's fault, which makes you a hypocrite for yelling at them demanding the game. If you picked quality, you do want your game to be good, but you probably think that it's good enough already after being in development for 6 years. What you need to understand is that Team Cherry is 3 guys, 4 if you count Larkin. They have a very different work ethic compared to other developers. If you take away one thing from this video, internalize this. Every day the game isn't out, it's getting better. Hornet gets more tools, Farlam gets new areas, and the quality of the game is only going to go up. You want your game to be good, don't you? If yes, then you need to wait. That's the only thing that will bring Silksong to you. In the meantime, pick up a hobby. Go work out. Play a new game, like 9 Souls. Anything to take your mind off the weight, and before you know it, you'll be living in a world where you get to play Hollow Knight Silksong. You don't need to sacrifice Mossbag or send death threats to Leth or do anything drastic. You're locked in the Silksong mindset. Don't lock in. Lock out. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next time.